So now I'm going to introduce one of the funniest human beings you'll ever meet. He's a great host, and this wouldn't be the same without him. So clap as loud as you can for my friend and host, Shane Lorenzen. Oh, one more thing. Poets and others, try to use this mic. That one is not great for the video.
Hello, my name is Shane Lorenzen. Everybody give it up for Pete Solomita, the producer and musician who runs this, the very swell variety show. Just don't mind me while I'm fiddling with this mic. Ooh. You guys really wrapped it around there. It's a little early. Oh man, I've already lost you guys. Fuck. No, just kidding. I'm going to be hosting this show today. We got 7 acts for you all. And I don't know, it's going to take maybe about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So I'll be here that whole time. Anybody else possibly interested in subletting my apartment till the end of the show? I could really use the money. Just kidding. So Pete and I know each other. We used to work at a coffee shop together. We're both baristas. And being a barista is pretty interesting, especially when you're like a barista in a very fancy neighborhood. Like I used to live in a really shitty neighborhood and work in a really fancy neighborhood. Now I just live and work in like a fine neighborhood, which is better, like with less whiplash or whatever. But something you sort of start to think about a lot when you're a barista, Pete, I don't know if you relate to this, but you start to kind of think about service dogs all the time, you know? Like it makes you really think about the ethics, the legality of it. And the reason is because everybody wants to bring their dog into a fancy coffee shop. And you know, if you're like, oh, we don't let dogs in, they're like, oh no, it's a service dog. And there aren't that many service dogs. Like the rate of, you know, disability is not that high. And I'm not saying you can look at a person and tell if they're disabled or not, but you could definitely tell by looking at the dog. You know, I had this one dude had like a Chihuahua and he was like, nah, it's a service dog. And I was like, what service does it provide? Which you can ask. Can't ask why they have a service dog. You can ask what service it provides. And he looked at his Chihuahua and was just like, medical service? And I kicked him out, which was awesome. I love kicking out customers. Because you're nice to almost every one of them. So when you get to just banish one, like that's a real treat. Yeah, it is. I can acknowledge that it's weird that I know that you can ask what service the dog provides. You can't ask why they have it. That's kind of like when you meet someone who knows like the age of consent laws in your town too well, you know? It's like a weird thing, but it's just who I am. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people say that like cats are smarter than dogs, and I think that that's very true because we don't make cats do anything for us. You know, like they're not dumb enough to get roped into our bullshit like service dogs are. You know, like I always get sad when I see a service dog. You know, mostly because I'm like, this dog is missing out on the best parts of being a dog, which is not having a job. You know, I don't know. Sometimes I get sad because of the person, but as you guys know, it's on a case-by-case basis. Yeah, no, cats, they don't do anything for us, which is a sign of intelligence, you know, because like cats don't even fucking answer to the names we give them, right? Like they just ignore that. That's smart because as soon as you like answer to something, someone calls you, you know, they have power over you. They kind of can control you. This is why my therapist tells me not to answer to Mr. Dipshit when my students try to get my attention. Just Mr. L from now on. That's it. Anyway, so service dogs. Yeah, I've never needed a service dog myself, but I've had a few useless ones in my life. I actually have a dog right now. He and I are, fun fact, on the same antidepressant. Yeah, he's on Prozac because he was having trouble sleeping. He was having anxiety, couldn't focus. I'm on Prozac because I bit my neighbor's kid, which, in my defense, he was riding a skateboard. Yeah, dogs hate that. All right, so...